Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Sports with Riley King. Let's get started right now. First up, Team Police tops Team Fire at 2021 Battle of Badges baseball game. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
When you get back out there, however you get back out there, go green. Because everybody's green when you ride with Uber Green. Yep, even you guys.
They played the 10th annual Chad Battle of the Badges Baseball Classic at Delta Dental Stadium tonight, the 11th year, but the 2020 game was not played due to COVID. Team Police against Team Fire, all to benefit the Children's Hospital at Dartmouth-Hitchcock. Bottom of the first, Team Police gets on the board. Garrett Jewell of Merrimack County Department of Corrections singles to center with the bases loaded. Kevin Faria of Bradford PD scores, but a nice throw to the plate gets the second runner. It was 1-0. 2-zip in the fourth. Camp Covert of Hudson gets Team Fire on the board with a single up the middle. The relay from center field's not going to be in time to get Nick Backrus of Manchester Fire at the plate. That made it a 2-1 game. Jump ahead to the seventh. Police on top 7-3. Jabe Felch of Seabrook Fire lines one to left. Spencer Heiss of Richmond Fire and Dwayne Marsh of Rochester Fire score. That cuts the lead to 7-5. But it was all police from that point. Dylan Bissonette of the New Hampshire Department of Corrections drives one to the gap in right center. That's a two-run triple for Bissonette. Faria and Manny Torrero of the Merrimack County Department of Corrections score. Team Police wins at 11-5, their fourth straight win. The game raised $111,000 for Chad, bringing the 11-year total to $841,000.
okay, and there you go on that video and that report. The Boston Red Sox, they had a game earlier today, and the final score of that game, Boston Red Sox 8 and Texas Rangers 4. The Boston Red Sox won the game today. Congratulations, Boston Red Sox. Tom Brady says he will keep playing as long as he can win Super Bowls. Let's take a listen to that video from Nesson Sports.
What's up, Chelsea Sherrod inside the PNC Bank Sports Corner. Listen up, people. Tom Brady doesn't care about what we think of his age or any of our predictions of when we think he will retire. So I think it's time for us to just let it go and come to terms with the fact that TB12 will retire when he wants. And instead of waiting on him to tell us when that's going to happen, let his game do the talking. That's what he said on Peter King's Football Morning in America. Tom Brady said, quote, "I'll know when the time's right. If I'm not a championship level quarterback, then I'm not going to play. If I'm a liability to the team, I mean, no way. But if I think I can win a championship, then I'll play." He literally just won the Super Bowl by 22 points with a new team 6 months ago at age 43. But what he's saying is obvious. If he's not performing well, he won't play. But when will that be? It could be as soon as this season. Who knows? If you ask NFL analysts, some believe that TB12 can have his best season ever this year at 44 years old. PNC Bank helping to make banking easier.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Patriots training camp. Cam Newton's absence opens door for Mac Jones. Let's take a listen to that video from Nesson Sports.
Meredith Gorman here at Gillette Stadium with Zach Cox ahead of the Patriots' joint practices against the Giants this week. And the biggest news of the day is no Cam Newton at practice. The Patriots released a statement about this just after practice started, but what's the latest on that situation?
Yeah, according to the Patriots, Cam Newton was not at practice today due to a what they call a misunderstanding about COVID-19 testing protocols. According to the team, Cam Newton had traveled for a team-approved medical appointment over the weekend, was being tested but wasn't being tested by the team, which under NFL rules means that he now has to sit out for 5 days as he reacclimates. This also confirms that Cam Newton is not fully vaccinated, and it's really poor timing for him because he is in the middle of a quarterback competition with Mac Jones right now. Again, Cam Newton not here today, won't be here tomorrow, will not be able to participate also in that first joint practice with the New York Giants. We might see him back on the field Thursday, but yeah, this is a really difficult time for a quarterback like that to be out of camp.
Absolutely, and you could say this might be good news for Mac Jones because now we'll see him getting first team reps. How did he look out there the first day of doing that, and what do you think this is going to do to benefit him?
Yeah, it's certainly a huge opportunity for Mac Jones. I think this has been a pretty close quarterback competition throughout training camp. I would say Cam Newton is the favorite to open the season as the week 1 starter, but he's going to be missing these 3 practices. As you mentioned, you're going to see a lot of Mac Jones on the field. He took almost every rep in 11-on-11 drills today. It was a little bit of a shaky day for him. I had him going 17 of 31 in 11-on-11 drills. Definitely some missteps in there against the Patriots' first team defense. So even though Mac Jones is getting this opportunity, he's still going to have to win the job over Cam Newton. But again, I mean, this opens the door up much wider for the rookie quarterback than I would say it would have been otherwise.
Now, on the other hand, a couple players did return to practice today. Nick Folk, Joe Cardona. What do you make of that?
Yeah, it's definitely good news for Folk in another one of the Patriots roster competitions. Quinn Nordine really looked like he was making a strong push for that kicker job, but he really struggled in Philadelphia last week, missed 3 kicks in that preseason game, and then Nick Folk came back and was the Patriots' only kicker in any kind of competitive situation today. So I'd say that he still has the kind of the lead angle for that roster spot, especially now that he's back. Also good news for the Patriots that they had Jonnu Smith back on the field and participating today. He missed a week with an ankle injury, and he's a guy that's going to play a very big role for their offense this year, so definitely good news to see him back out there on the field.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this evening edition of Sports with Riley King. Thank you for watching and have a great evening. Good night and goodbye.